Mr. President, I rise to give my no vote explanation. Today, I simply want to talk about my friend, Mikyia Aaron. She is someone who has dedicated her life to public service, somebody who is a lifelong Detroiter who, unlike many people, decided to move back to the community that she was raised in and to be engaged, and has done so at every juncture. And for many Detroiters, Grand Valley was not a school that you grew up knowing. But I grew up at a generation where Grand Valley was dominant in football. I mean, just dominant, right? Like very, very good. And they always recruited people from my high school. And it meant something. They took care of their students. Their students graduated at high rates. And it is really incredible that we had an alumni who wanted to go back and serve, who wanted to continue to build that bridge and make sure that a university that had done such a great job of educating Detroiters had somebody from Detroit, had somebody on the board who knew those experiences, who wanted to make that difference happen. And so, because Mikyia will never get an opportunity to say on the record the great things that she was going to do, I'd just like to talk about some of the things that I know that we have talked about that she was looking forward to doing. Expanding the programming that Grand Valley does in Detroit, working with her members, as she is a staff attorney for Labor's Local 1191, to help them find additional ways to get higher education and programming at Grand Valley that live in that community. Because though the union is headquartered in Detroit, they have members all across the state. And the laborers union represent and take care of people all across the state. They work on big projects and offer people a real opportunity to learn and grow and move out of a space where they can't afford to do things. It is the first trade that you can get into, and they do such a great job taking care of their members that they are often able to transition into ownership and things like that, and she's committed to helping her members and friends do that. And that is why I think she would have made such a great member of the Grand Valley State Board. But I just want to read to you some of the words that she said when she was excited about this appointment. She said, "I am most looking forward to being a part of the university at a time when changes need to be made because of the state of the world." She said, "I'm excited to be part of that change. I want to be helpful to students in the digital era when higher education is changing and Grand Valley State University is leading." This is the type of person that we're going to lose. But I hope that we continue to find opportunities and ways for people like Mikyia to serve and to serve in these capacities. So, colleagues, I hope that we can do that we can make this happen. And to Mikyia and all the other people whose appointments were denied today, thank you. Thank you for saying you were willing to serve. Thank you for giving of your time. And I hope you'll continue to find other opportunities to do so. Thank you, Mr. President.